Hi, I'm Deb, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Yoga Bites with Deb. Today we have a practice just lying on our backs where we're going to stretch out our hamstrings, the backs of our legs, and we're going to stretch out our hips. So I highly recommend you use a strap or something equivalent, and I hope you'll join me lying on your back. We're going to lie on our backs and we're going to have our straps nice and close by. So I'm just in comfortable clothes today, not yoga clothes, and I've even kept my socks on. So take a moment, settle comfortably, just take a couple of breaths, and notice how you feel right now. I'm going to reach for my strap, and I'm going to wrap it around the left foot, draw the belly in, and extend the leg up. If you don't have a strap with you, you can just take your hand behind your leg, push the heel up, and pull the toes towards you. But I do recommend we use some sort of prop, so if you don't have a strap, a rope, a tie, something that you can gently pull down on, and soften your shoulders, relax your arms. We're just going to breathe as we lengthen out the back of the leg. So from here, we're going to keep the leg where it is, but we're going to rotate the toes outward, the heel inward. And just notice how that changes up the sensation. And then turn the toes back through center. And now turn the toes inward, the heel outwards. And we're going to cross the leg just over the midline of the body. So you don't want your hip to lift off the mat. You just want to cross it slightly over, but you're also pulling it up towards you. Imagining you could take your toes and touch your right shoulder. Bring everything back through center. Grab the strap in just the left hand. And again, we're going to let the leg come out to the left, but we're going to also pull it up towards us. And if you can, just let your elbow rest on the mat or on the floor. And then we're either anchoring that right hip down, or we're just going to let that right knee drop out to the right. Bringing everything back through center, we're going to extend that right leg out, grab the strap in the left hand, grab the strap in the right hand, extend the left arm out, and then we're going to cross the leg over nice and slow so you feel every sensation as we slowly go into a twist. If you aren't using a strap, you might find it easier to bend your knee and come into this twist, but it's up to you. Try and keep both shoulders on the mat, and we're just looking over that left shoulder. Bring the head to center, belly's in, bring the leg back up to center. We're going to bend that right knee again. We're going to release the strap, flex the foot, and cross the left ankle over the right thigh. And then we're going to drop the knees to the right. If it's available, take your right hand and hold on to the ankle, but don't worry if you can't reach it. But notice this knee, it might have a tendency to fall towards you. We're going to push it away from us. And we can simply hold here, or we could extend the left arm out, or we could extend it beside the ear, as long as you can rest it. And we just want to breathe. So keep pushing that knee away from you so it's pointing towards the ceiling. You might be connecting, as I am, with sensation right into the crease of the hip, where I find I hold a lot of tension here. And then you're going to lower the arm down, bring the leg up to center, keeping the ankle over the thigh. And we can hold here, pushing that left thigh away. Or with the belly drawn in, we could lift that right leg up. We could thread our hands, or if you can't quite reach, use the strap. Thread the strap around just the right thigh. Make sure you're not holding the left thigh, because we want to push the left thigh away from us while we pull the right thigh towards us. If you like this right foot, you could kind of wind the ankle around and then wind in the other direction. And then we could circle the whole legs around the hips, getting into different areas. And we could circle the other way. And then we could take that left hand, see if we can hold on to the ankle, lower the right foot down, keep this left foot flexed, and bring the knee wider than the hip. So a half happy baby, just holding on to the ankle, or come a little lower if that's more comfortable for you. And then this right knee, the option is always to stay here, or we're going to let it drop out to the side. So we have a half happy baby and a half butterfly pose here. Bring the knee up. We're going to cross the left knee on top of the right knee. So thighs nice and close together. We're going to draw the belly in and lift the feet off the mat. And you're going to take your hands to opposite knees or slide down to opposite shins and pull the shins gently towards you, or maybe all the way down to opposite ankles. Release the feet, lower them down, keeping those knees crossed. Extend those arms out. Pick up the buttocks, shift over to the left side of your mat a little bit more, but lean onto that right hip. And then drop the knees to the right. And then maybe you'd like to press into your right arm and slide that right shoulder blade a little bit further to the right side of the mat. And then your shoulders should be nice and flush onto the mat, and then you might look over that left shoulder. Turn your head up through center. Belly is in. Lift the knees up as we uncross. Let's reach for our strap once again and wrap it now around the right foot. Draw the belly in, extend the leg up. So heel up, toes towards you. Soften through the shoulders. Belly is gently drawn in for support. Then we're going to keep the leg where it is. We're just going to rotate. Turn the toes outward, heels inward. And bring that leg back through center. And then we're going to turn those toes inward, heel outward, and then pull, cross the leg slightly over just the midline of the body, pulling it up towards your left shoulder, keeping the right hip on the mat. And come back through center, grab the strap in the right hand, bring the leg out to the right, pulling it upwards, maybe resting your right elbow onto the mat, and then anchoring the left hip or let the knee drop out to the side. Drawing the belly, bringing everything into center. Stretch the left leg out. Grab the strap with the left hand, extend the right arm out. And take your time as you slowly cross in towards a twist. Maybe looking over your right shoulder. Belly is in. Let's slowly come back up through center. Let's bend the left knee. Release the strap. Bend the right knee. Flex the foot. Cross right ankle over the left thigh. And then we're going to drop the knees to the left. Maybe holding onto the ankle with your left hand, definitely pushing the knee away from you so it points up towards the ceiling, and then resting that right arm wherever it feels comfortable, as long as you can relax it. Nice, slow, deep breaths just to release some tension. Lower your arm down, bring the legs up to center, keeping the ankle over the thigh. Belly is drawn in. You can hold here, pushing the right thigh away. You could lift the left foot off the mat. You could thread your hands or a strap around the left thigh. So we're pulling the left thigh towards us, pushing the right thigh away from us. And then we might choose to wind the ankle with the left foot around and go in the other direction. And then maybe we want to add some circles, only if it feels good. You can stay still if you prefer. And then we're going to circle the other way. And then we're going to grab hold of the right ankle with our right hand. Keep the foot flexed and come into the half happy baby here. Lower your left foot down and maybe drop the knee out to the side for a half butterfly pose. Bringing everything up through center, now crossing right knee on top of left knee, thighs nice and close together. Belly's in as you lift the feet off the mat and maybe hands on opposite knees, opposite shins, or opposite ankles as you pull them towards you. Release the feet, lower them down, extend the arms out at shoulder level. So picking up the hips, shift over to the right side of the mat and maybe lean more onto your left hip, dropping the knees to the left. And then maybe pushing into that left arm to try and draw that left shoulder blade a little bit more to the left side, keeping both shoulders nice and flat on the mat, and then maybe look over your right shoulder. Bringing our head to center, belly is in as we lift the knees up and uncross. And we're just going to pull the knees into the chest and just circle the knees in opposite direction of one another. And go the other way. And then just hug those knees in. And that was our yoga bite for today. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope your hips and your hamstrings feel really nice and loose. And I hope you enjoy your day. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Have a fantastic day.